Hello sweeties, this is a fabulous week, so squeeze yourself into one of your much better moods even if the universe seems to be falling on your head. And thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell thing and all that cuck. Now, let's look at the week ahead. That's 9 December 2018. All the planets have amazingly pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and are behaving beautifully. So make a list of wishes and read it out to the universe. It's in a very obliging mood, just so you know. There, that's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Sagittarius, my little blossom, life could not be better, especially after Thursday when that glorious mind of yours lines up beautifully with your fragile little heart. You're no longer sabotaging yourself. Yay! Most of your plans are working out precisely as they should, probably even coming together this week. But for that to happen, you'll need to put down the projects that were never going to work, at least not in this lifetime. Most of your dreams are possible, as mad as they are, but some of them, let's be honest, are just ridiculous. You know which ones they are. Put them down, concentrate on the stuff that's going really well. This is a great week for you. Luck and opportunity are at your side. Make them welcome. Trust yourself. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my darling, isn't this interesting? Just when you're at your busiest at work, the universe sends you a whole bunch of yummy new friends to play with, lovers even. You can make some really fabulous connections now if you feel like it. There might even be a new mentor about, or someone who will do something spectacular to change your life. You know, keep your eyes open. Of course, you may have to let go of a relationship that no longer works, but that's just to make space for something bigger and better. And the end of the year is always a fantastic time to start new things. Work, meanwhile, is still going really well. In fact, you're so amazed at how well it's going, you're wondering if you're missing something. Typical. Do not sabotage. Just enjoy. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my love, there are fantastic new opportunities out there, provided you have the courage to make some very basic changes. Actually, you could probably wait till next year for those, as long as you get balls rolling soon. Either way, keep an eye open for new adventures. I know I've told you this before, but you're being far too anal about change. And change, in case you hadn't noticed, is just another word for life. Lack of change is death, just saying. Anyway, find practical ways to deal with all those brilliant ideas wafting around in your head. Of course, friends and lovers, particularly lovers, are feeling neglected while you're gazing out the window. So give them a timeline. Speak. You know how to do that. Tell them when you'll be back, roughly. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, old bean, you're losing the plot again, aren't you? You're wondering why everyone is gazing at you in amazement. Well, I'll tell you. It's because you're warbling on without paying the slightest attention to what you're saying, and you're not making a syllable of sense. To be fair, it's not completely your fault. The planets have only just pulled themselves right, and you're always the very last to catch up on these things. So keep in mind that your head is a little off, and you're inclined to mumble incoherently at the best of times. Try thinking about what you're saying before you speak. It's a very interesting technique. You'll be better by Thursday. Just as well, fabulous new job offers are all around you. Watch and learn. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my darling, it's not that you can't do it alone, but you just do it so much better when you feel as though someone else gives a shit. A little support is all you're asking for. And what you're getting is a list of blimming demands from everybody else, no matter. The kind of support you're after will come from very unexpected sources. Start by talking to your angels. Even if you don't believe they're there, you'll need to make some powerful decisions over the next few weeks, and you'll be looking for confirmation. Write down your thoughts. Ask yourself a question before you go to sleep. The answers will be there in the morning. Truly, trust yourself. Keep a notebook by your bed. Those whispers are real. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my sweetie, of course you're making progress, but there are some things you simply can't manage on your own. Amazingly, you'll find it's someone you already know or thought you knew who comes to your aid. There might even be some extra money involved. Don't shy away from any new offers, no matter how apparently weird and invasive. A partnership has as many upsides as downs, you'll find that. Your personal life, meanwhile, is taking off in a fabulous new direction. The cause, of course, is that you've stopped caring about the impression you're making at last. If someone doesn't like you, that's tough, which is fantastic. You're almost, not completely obviously, free of other people's judgments. Now, you'll just have to stop judging yourself and you'll be onto something really big. Keep going, you're doing splendidly. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, you very peculiar person. Why is it that you're suddenly so worried about what everybody else thinks? And it's not even your real friends that you're worried about. It's these odd strangers who are wandering in and out of your life and have taken to judging you. So let them. Who told them they were perfect? The point is, your planets are back on track and your stars are pointing upwards. And if your energies are scattered, you're going to miss the turnings. Slow down, concentrate, savor the moments you have before dashing off to find some new ones. At work particularly, it's really important not to drop the ball. You're being undermined by your own impatience. How weird. Take your time. Friends, lovers, adventurers, they'll all still be there when you've taken care of business. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my sweet angel, you're simply not going to manage on your own. Something you thought was finished ages ago has turned up again, and this time it's full of holes. If you're the boss, delegate. If not, get stuck in before someone starts blaming you for the train smash. In fact, even if you are the boss, you'll need to show the others that you can be part of a team. Either way, no hasty decisions, please. Practical plans are needed. Ask for advice. And even if you're completely swamped, take an occasional break to clear your head. The alternative, of course, is grumpiness and sheer madness. This week could have a great outcome, but only if you're paying attention. And do not take any of this personally, because it's not. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my darling, you finally figured it all out. You know exactly what's needed to get your life back on track. Now all you have to do is put the plan into action. And yes, that does mean getting off your butt and moving in one direction or another. The truth is, there have been far too many distractions lately, many of which you've created yourself, let's be honest, and you've completely lost track of the goal. No matter, the whole month is about adult assistance and brilliant decisions and letting people help you. Even if they're not your decisions, go along with them anyway and be enormously grateful for any help. After all, when people are there, the only sane thing to do is accept whatever they're offering. This is one of those deliciously lucky times when tiniest of efforts on your part goes a really long way to fixing the whole plan. But you do have to make an effort, a very teeny one. Get off your ass. That's it for Leo. Virgo, old fruit. If you're spending more money than you thought you would, take a step back. Optimism is one thing, and it's fabulous. Total fantasy, however, is completely another. Yes, of course you have to spend money to make money. Everyone's heard that cliche. But the point is, what are you spending your money on? And are you putting your trust in the right people? These are tough questions. And no one wants to turn you into a paranoid lunatic. That happens so quickly anyway. But your instincts are a little off now, and someone needs to sit next to you with a serious business plan. Take advice from someone who has nothing to gain from your ambitions. Listen to your elders for once. Be willing to make new plans. Excellent. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my sweetie. All those tasks are looking about as fascinating as watching grass grow, I know that. But you know what? There are circumstances in which grass growing could become a real passion. And I'm not talking about shoving hallucinogenics down your throat either. The point is, everything's exciting when you have the right attitude. And just because this week's boring jobs could probably be left for next week or even next year, doesn't mean that's your best choice. In short, prepare for a very tedious week and do your very best to make it fun. Focus on the outcome once you've done the work. Think about how proud you'll be of yourself. Get started one bite at a time. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, sweetie pie. It's all systems go. All those plans piling up in the corridor, waiting for the green light, are finally ready to move. And sure, that's more work than you think you can handle, but that doesn't mean you can't start somewhere and take it as it comes. You'll see signs of success really quickly. In fact, your only real problem will be making sure the finances are increased instead of used up. Everything's moving so fast. You're in danger of getting careless, so watch that. There is help out there, provided you have the humility to ask, you know. Besides, your relationships are going really well now, so you need to spend some time over there as well. As you know, the very best time to invest in something is when it's at its flourishing best. That's it for Scorpio. Thank you, all you fabulous creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. If you'd like to subscribe, just press the button. It's free. And if you have a little question, tweet me on @AskLindaShaw. I'll do my best to answer. And watch yourselves out there. I just had a whole window fall on my head. The universe is in a mad mood. Take care of your delicious selves, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.